Well, welcome back, everybody, to Coral Island with Blaze at Fireside Farms. This is episode 325. Our game has been saved, and we are heading off to say hello to Bast. Hi, Bast. Bast loves me. Someone's got to love me. Theo. Sleeping is great. It's even better when it's snowing out. Sleep soothes the mind. It's an important part of the day. For a while, I tried making a living as a truck driver, but it can get pretty lonely on the road. I guess being away from family for too long just isn't for me. The pay was good though. Alright. Wardrobe storage. Well, I remember. Let's pop this thing away. Hi, Lindy. Have I not said hello to you? Lindy blinks slowly in contentment. Ooh, I have a bill. Found you passed out yesterday. The doctors told me you're suffering from extreme fatigue. Please rest. P.S. The medical bill is in this envelope. Hope you feel better soon. Alice, because that is not guaranteed to make me feel better. Let's head on over to the, I know, the kindness of strangers. That's a woolly bear. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Hello. I know. It's the guys. Oh, I love seeing them out and about. Now, this is probably not open. What time does it open? 8 o'clock. All right. What am I going to do until 8 o'clock? Well, you know what? I might just gather my insect traps. Or I could go home and empty my inventory. Oh, fine. Fine. Inventory. Let's go. Full inventory. Hey, how you doing? I've checked out most of the sea critters in the museum's water exhibit, but not so many of the lake and river ones yet. It's a very impressive collection. Ah, he's so happy. Good to see. All right, heading for home because I don't want to run the rest of the way. And I need to empty my inventory. Well, that helped a teeny tiny bit. And again. And again. Alrighty, and this way. So I do have, okay, those are float traps and crawler traps. Radio. This should get rid of most of my monster bits and a goodly portion of everything else. Puffer fishes, we have donated it. I got another mammoth print. Really? Okay. So we're going to just drop these away. And then I'm going to be lazy. Maybe not in that box. In this box, I'm going to be lazy and drop those in. I'm going to go back up here because I've got mammoth prints, right? And they belong in a museum. No, they belong up here. So mammoth prints and pterodactyl prints. Alrighty. Now what else is in my backpack? Alright, I'm not going to get rid of them until I've seen what I can donate. I know, I so have my fingers crossed for these last two fossils today, but I'm not sure we're there. And then we're going to have to get prints, which means Cave of Memories time. I know, I should say hi to Ling, but I'm actually here for this. Process fossil remains. Mammoth. Steg skull. Steg skull. Steg torso. Wild seeds. Bronze ore. Mammoth skull! That's what we were in there for. Alright, that wasn't so hard, was it? Stone. Mammoth claw. Mammoth claw. Velociraptor leg. Alright. Stone. Gallimimus. Steg torso. And wild seeds. Alright, this one. Brontosaurus torso. Tyrannosaurus spine. Bronto tail. Tyrannosaurus arm. Bronto tail. Bronto leg. Bone. Wild seeds. Tyrannosaurus torso. Bronto skull. And wild seeds. Now, of those, I think only the mammoth skull is what we need. So let's have a quick look. Okay. Yeah, so we need the mammoth skull definitely, which we knew. Alright, so we're going to do two things. We're going to head on home. Now, I don't need to go into the fire cave anymore. I now need to go and find water fossils. Hi. It's about time someone else caught up to me. Well done on catching all those fish. You're welcome. Alright, because I'm lazy. Zip over to here. We will now have only one, read my lips, one fossil to go. Donate the item. Yes. Mammoth skull fossil. My bad. And we go back into here, you'll see collection rewards. We'll see we're now up to one more insect, which is going to be difficult to get because it's the Morpho Blue. Fossil collections, we're up to one fossil. So we're going to go get that. We're going to go to the undersea caves, I think, for this one because it's a water thing. So the research I've done said ploughing up the beach and getting the fossils from the sea caves. You got all those fish already? That's super cool. But can me and Dad still go fishing and catch some fish later? We really want to. Hey kid, you do not need my permission. Something different at the beach? Nope, ain't noticed a thing. Okay. He's got his own music playing. Maybe he's just more attuned than the rest of us. Alright, let's go sell some fossils. We might... I don't know if I want to keep the more expensive ones just yet. Anything with a question mark on it I don't think I've sold, but I have a feeling... Oh, no, don't sell that. Alright. There we go. But I have a feeling I've sold all of them, so maybe the prices have vanished. That's a bit sad. Get rid of all of those. Drop those away. Drop that away. We're going mining under the ocean, so I don't need my fishing rod. I may need my hoe, because we're also going to dig up the sand. Alright, because that was the other little clue that people were saying. You can hoe the sand in the ocean, and yes. Why don't we start here? I'm still looking for purple cranithorn starfish, and I think they're at level 2, but let's start in level 1. In the cave. In the cave. Yes. Actually, I probably should have gone to level 3 to get any osmium kelp that might be there. Alright. Away we... Uh-oh. Did I bring my scythe with me? I did. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just rearrange stuff. Probably didn't need my hammer. Probably need to be able to see that, and I definitely need that. Okay. That's a slightly better array. So we're looking for fossil nodes. I'm not sure this is the best way to find them, but hey, we are getting lots of trojacatious. I don't think this is how to do it. Never mind, we'll do this once. And then, I think I've got to actually mine the rocks. Yeah, otherwise I'm going to get a lot of coffers. Nope, I did some check. Apparently we're on the right track. It's clearing trash and breaking sandstone is what gives you water fossil nodes, which is what you need to find your plesiosaur. Alrighty. I know, I played a couple of 100 hours in this game and I did not know that. Alright, so I'm going to assume that the further into the caves you go, the more likely you are to find fossils. So this could be where we're at. I don't think those are the fossil nodes we're looking for though. We're actually looking for like the water fossil nodes, and those look like mysterious or smalls. So it could be we need to go deeper. Go deeper. Or we could just need to maybe mine not in the cave, but in the actual area. I know this is where the challenge is, finding the last little bits of your museum. Because at the beginning everything is new, but when you get to this stage, everything is so old, man. All right, let's go. Deeper and deeper. Nice. Brought me with garbage the minute I stepped out of the cave. I do want the kelp. I probably don't need silver kelp. That's okay. I mean, it's the wrong kind of fossil, but I'm going to grab it anyway. So what I'm thinking is I actually need to be clearing in the ocean and not in the caves for the water fossils, maybe. I could be wrong, so I'm just going to dig a little further until I prove myself wrong, beyond my own doubts. Diving on low energy is not the wisest of moves, but if you want to tell me that I need to eat, just say eat something stupid. Honestly. Divergent, I don't get hints. Alright, I do get hints, but it's taken me, well, I'm not young, let's put it that way. So I've had time to learn how to read hints. But when I was younger, I would just have said, no, you're right, it's not a great move. And not realized you were referring to me and that I probably should pay some attention to that. We did get fossils, just not a lot of them. This is cave 1, mind you, so maybe the others are deeper down. Or I wonder if we could dig them out of the water cave. See, there's another of the, not the kind of fossil we're looking for. Why don't we, yeah, see, not digging up water fossils in the water caves. We are picking up a bunch of trash though, which actually is not that bad for us. And treasure coffers, which is not that bad for us, because I don't think I've shipped all the treasures yet. Alright, down we go. Wow. That was kind of cool. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do is, next episode, since I've got no... Oh, you know what else we haven't tried? Where's this hoe? Okay, no, that doesn't make any difference in here. Alright. So next episode, what we're going to do, instead of going into the caves to do our clearing of trash, because it just seems to be getting me not the sort of fossils that I'm looking for, I'm going to go and just start at the top from the normal dive point. We'll reset the dive point and let's start from there. But until then, I'm just going to finish off in here and see how far down the caves go. I think they're procedurally generated. I could be wrong. Maybe I am. There we are. We aren't really getting a high ratio of trash to treasure, if I'm honest. Oh no, we are getting a high ratio of trash to treasure. Not like coffers are great, but not. All right, let's eat the durian, the jackfruit. Sorry, jackfruit casserole. Yep. Okay. That should keep my little bot happy. He's a bit of a panic wart. I think my daughter called him Gary. My son called his Larry. And then they're like, what am I going to call mine? Antoinette. I don't know. What was that about? Children, honestly. We are getting some pretty good fossil nodes though out of here. I didn't know you got those sorts of fossil nodes out of the undersea beds. You know, the deeper the dive, the grander the prize. Dive on, brave explorer. Uh-huh. Alright, this time I'll actually listen and we'll go upstairs. And tomorrow we're going to dive again, but we're going to dive from the first level and we're just going to work our way down. Or I could just dive from the deep levels. It might be better. Let's it's midnight. Let's just pop everything away that we can. Blacksmith and lab, pop these away. And those. Nope, nothing else. that? Oh, that was my glue trap. Okay. All right, let's go to bed. Time to sleep. All right. Well, guys, that looks like it for the day. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. Mining is where your fossils come in. Stego skulls are pretty good. And if you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will check you later. Take care out there.